Hey, this is attorney Dan Wynn, and I want to shoot this video and share with you how to search on the United States Patent and Trademark Office. So this is an example I want to share with you called Brew and Learn. And this hypothetical, it is a coffee shop and a space to host events, educational events. Okay. So right now we're just going to focus on Brew and Learn, just coffee shops. All right. So we want to see if there's any conflicts. So we are going to first do a knockout search. So we're just going to search for the same name. So we're going to go to United States Patent and Trademark Office here, USPTO.gov, and you're going to click on trademarks and search our trademarks. Okay. Click here, search our system, and I'm just going to type in the exact same. Right. All right, so let's see what we got here. Morning Brew Learning, Business Educational Training, Retail Source for your home brewing equipment. Okay. Brew, Click and Brew, Solo Coffee, Shake. Okay, so it looks like there's no exact conflicts. So you're still looking good right now. If there was some close conflicts, we would narrow it down by searching with the goods and services. But looks like this is good. But now remember that can't just be exact same. You should be searching for similarly sounding names. So first we'll just do alternative spellings. Right. So if it's adventure, adventure with no E, or adventure with 2 R's, Ventura. Okay. So maybe this one. Let's just try some, just for the heck of it. Learn. Oh, okay. Exercise equipment. Looks like there's nothing really close here. Let's just play around with this. Maybe we go like the Brew and Learn. Okay. Bake and Brew. That's tops. Learn is clothing. Okay. So Learn, internet marketing. Click and Brew and Click, okay. Coffee, so they sell the actual coffee. We're a coffee shop. Okay, so at first glance, doesn't look like there's any similar sounding, but you should want to continue to play around with the wording to see if there's any conflicts. And I'll continue more here. So alternative spellings. Plurals and tenses. So let's see here. About just brews and learn. Okay. Bites and brews. Okay. You're the mate. Okay, so far looking good. Joe brews. Maybe we do brew and learnings. Nothing. So looking good so far. Okay. One thing to understand is you can kind of do all this entire search. You're never going to be 100% certain because it's impossible to search, every single combination. But you can kind of get a wide breadth of searching to see if there's any particular conflicts. So let's continue here to see here. All right. So rhyming words, Beller, Weller. So let's try some rhyming words here. Brew. Maybe we do crew and learn, awful crew, okay. Laugh and learn and play, rebel and crew and learn, no. Not study for clothing anyways, sip, okay. Now if we wanted to, we can turn it to, let's do like restaurant. Right, any conflicts? Or even, a cafe, right? Play and learn. Okay, so does brew and learn and play and learn? Is it conflict? This one's not as dead, so you wouldn't have it wouldn't be raised as a conflict from the United States Patent and Trademark Office. So it looks like pretty good here. All right, so let's see here. What else can we search for? Foreign translations. So I'm not going to do this one, but if your mark is in another language, then translate it to English and put it in. Okay. All right. Conceptual opposites. Is there opposite for brew and learn? I don't think so off the top of my head, but if yours has a conceptual opposite, for example, if there's mothers, then try fathers, daughters, things like that. Okay. And misspellings are imagine some misspelling. So, for example, I use cream, spelled different ways. So maybe we just see if there's any misspelling. So, okay, so I did learn the U, crew and learn. I think I did with an E, right? What I also do here is also check, so it doesn't look like any conflicts here. Kids crew, that's not right. So what I would probably also is search this crew and learn, because ampersand is synonymous with and. All right, doesn't look like there's anything here, but let's just check here about cafe. Crew, okay, here. So this might be something. Nightclubs, cafes, cocktails. So this might conflict, right? Because it has the word crew. You know, is crew and learn sufficiently different enough? It's pretty close here, depending on the examining attorney, how strict are they interpreting the law or enforcing the law here. I've had cases where I did not think it would go through and went through, and I had cases where I thought we had a good chance of getting through and did not go through. Okay, so this is a concern here, and you know, if you hired an attorney to do a comprehensive search, they might do a deeper analysis as to similarly confusion, and maybe see how strongly they are enforcing their trademarks. Some trademark owners will go after potential applications very rigorously and stop them from doing so. It happened to one of my clients. So that is one thing to consider. Okay. But outside of that one, okay, so this is a concern here. But let's continue forward. And then synonyms, car, vehicle, you know, brew and learn, right? Brew and learn. We did brew and learn. Okay. Actually, now I remember. Brew and learn, maybe not. Okay. Brew, crew sounds the same, but I think it's different enough where it might have some separation and you might be okay. So, like, I don't know if there's any synonyms for brewing. Maybe drip. I think a drip coffee. Let's see anything here. Drip and dough. Okay. Air drip. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the original ones. That's searching for coffee. So, I mean, pretty good so far. I think there's a fairly good chance of getting this trademark. And what else would we go here? Okay. So, like the other places outside the USPTO is Google, domain name, social media, Amazon, eBay, e-commerce, Secretary of State, business database, industry publications, and local searches. But this video, I want to share you kind of the list that you may want to consider going through. And it's not exhaustive. Okay. There's lots of considerations to think about, but this will give you a pretty good idea if there's any particular conflicts. And so alternative spellings, tenses and plurals, rhymings, words and phrases, foreign translations, conceptual opposites, spellings, and synonyms. Those are things that you should be searching to see if there's any conflicts for your trademark. Okay, so I hope this is helpful, and if you need help with your trademark application, feel free to reach out, see what we can do for you. All right. Hi, I'm Dan X. Nguyen, a trademark attorney in California. Are you an entrepreneur or business owner trying to protect your brand without a trademark, but worried about the long and confusing process? Let me walk you through how we help one of our clients achieve a federal trademark in record time, just 6 months. And the average processing time was 13 months. So what was the challenge?
Trademark processing times are notoriously slow, averaging 13 months at the time of this video. But our client needed their brand protected quickly to move forward with confidence. So let me share the 3 key factors that made this happen. Success factor number 1, comprehensive trademark search. First step was conducting a comprehensive trademark search. This process goes beyond just checking for exact matches. It looks for trademarks that sound alike, look similar, or mean the same thing. This allowed us to confidently submit an application with no surprises from the USPTO. Success factor number 2, strong trademark selection. Next, we ensured that the trademark was strong. The Trademark Office categorizes trademarks into 5 levels: generic, descriptive, suggestive, arbitrary, and fanciful. Strong trademarks, like our clients, falls into suggestive or arbitrary categories. These are unique and easier to register. Success factor number 3, proper specimen submission. The final step is submitting a proper specimen. This is proof of how the trademark is already being used in business. Now, for this client, we provided screenshots of their website showcasing the trademark in use. By submitting a clear and accurate specimen, we avoided any back and forth with the USPTO, saving time and effort. Now, this success wasn't one-off. We've helped hundreds of clients navigate the trademark process with ease. We handle the complexities so you can focus on what you do best, running your business. So, are you ready to protect your brand? Let's chat. Schedule a free trademark strategy session today. We'll conduct a knockout search, assess your trademark strength, and answer all your questions. Click on the link or scan the QR code to get started. I look forward to working with you.